Howdy folks, I'm Brian,
I'm Amber.
and here's some Reddit. Alright, our first letter is titled, Am I the jerk for calling my sister's husband useless? I'm a 17-year-old female, and my sister is a 34-year-old female. She called me saying that her work had an emergency and that she needed me to get there ASAP and needed me to watch her kids because no one else could. I rushed over there just to find her husband locked in his game room playing video games. I asked her why she called me over if he was home, and she said that he didn't want to babysit because it was his day off. Sister left, and I'm starting to hang out with the kids. I was changing the baby's diaper, and the other kids wanted a snack. I told them to go ask their dad to make them a snack since the baby had a blowout, and it was going to take me a while to clean him up. Well, their dad sent them back upstairs and told them to ask me again. After cleaning the baby up, I made the kids a snack, and their dad came out to eat and told me not to let the kids interrupt him on his day off. By the way, he works part-time from home 6 days a week. I kind of snapped at him and told him that it was my day off too, and that he's a useless father and husband if his wife has to rely on her teenage sister rather than her own husband. He started telling me that I was disrespectful and I don't understand how hard parenting is. And I told him that he clearly doesn't understand how hard it is either, since he considers parenting his own children babysitting. He ended up kicking me out, and apparently my sister was forced to come home because he told her that she needed to figure it out since I'm her sister. I feel like maybe I was a jerk because my sister is mad at me. Her husband is mad at me. My mom is mad at me for causing drama, but my dad thinks it's funny and agreed with me. I definitely didn't need to call him names, but I just hate this guy so much. We have argued about things in the past, so we already don't have a great relationship. My sister is saying that I need to apologize to him, and he is threatening to never let me into his kids' lives if I keep disrespecting him. You know, OP, he could have at least had the decency to not be home when you arrived. If he had actually had plans and was out or something, then it might have been an easier situation in the respect that he wouldn't have been home. This guy is useless, it seems like. Like, who does this? Who's like, oh, I just need to sit around and play video games all day. I can understand needing some time off. I do. I mean, parenting is hard, and, if you're parenting your kids, 7 days a week, you don't get a break from that. I can certainly understand why the guy would want a break. But, that doesn't give him the excuse to act like this. It really doesn't. On top of that, he looked a gift horse in the mouth and was like, "Hey, I don't want you 17-year-old disrespecting me. Go away. So now I'll burden my wife." So instead of taking care of the kids after that, he had to bother his wife and get her to come home to take care of the kids so he could continue to play video games all day. That just does not make any sense. This does not seem like a healthy relationship. Maybe, I don't know how they're working this out. This is just so weird. What do you folks think? What do you think of this situation? Useless husband? Or no, maybe he's not a useless husband. Maybe this is perfectly reasonable.
Useless husband.
Amber says useless husband. Hold up. Your sister had to leave work because her husband kicked you out even though he was literally right there for the kids. Her husband is utterly useless and she needs a reality check. Me personally, if I showed up to find the husband was there but didn't want to babysit his kids, I would have turned right back around. That is not an emergency. That's enabling. Yeah. Watching your own kids is not babysitting. If you're reading this and say that your partner babysits your kids, knock that stuff off. Words are impactful. Use them correctly. OP, I love everything about what you did. Don't apologize ever. Not the jerk. Why am I being disrespected by a 17-year-old? You can't talk to me like that. I'll call my wife and she'll babysit my kids for me. What is wrong with this guy? Add this on, he started telling me that I was disrespectful and I didn't understand how hard parenting is, and I told him he clearly doesn't understand how hard it is either since he considers parenting his own children babysitting. Can we say it louder for everyone in the back? It's not babysitting if it's your own offspring. My friend's got a boyfriend and she hates that. That's from The Offspring, I think. No, wait, that's from Green Day, I think. I don't remember. Is it from The Offspring or The Green Day? The Green Day. Alright, folks, our next letter is titled, Am I a Jerk for Not Including My Brother's Wife in My Friends Group? To cut a long story short, my brother married a woman I knew from school. She was sort of known as the mean girl. She treated everyone like that. Her mom had the same reputation, and everyone said it was a learned behavior. That it started because their family was wealthy. She made junior and senior year of high school a nightmare for me and most of my friends with her attitude, not helped by the teachers letting her get away with it. I didn't see her for years and years, and my brother met her in a coffee shop. They hit it off, and it was a surprise when she turned out to be his girlfriend. It was so awkward. I don't like her. She's changed some, but she still has a streak of it in her. Better than she was, they got married last year, and it hit my brother that she has no friends of her own. She had her family there, her mom is still the bigger jerk, but no friends. And so he asked me if I would include her with my friends. He knows I have a solid group of friends and was hoping that they would be her friends too. But none of my friends are exactly on board with this, honestly, and neither am I. So I told him no. There was fallout from this. My brother is mad, and we haven't had a great relationship in months. He thinks it's cruel to not try when I know she has no friends, that it's childish to dislike her over the past, and that my friends group is a bunch of jerks for not willing to try. I told him that not everyone wants to be friends with the mean girl who made life a living hell at any point in their life. That sometimes civil is the best you can muster, and that I've always been that. It's breaking our parents' hearts because he's insisting that we can't be close again unless I make more of an effort. Am I the jerk? Alright, OP. Actions have consequences. And you don't get to decide arbitrarily that old wounds are healed. Your brother doesn't get to make that decision. He doesn't get to be like, oh, everything's fine now. I know that she tormented you in high school, and you have a lot of bad and negative memories of her, but, clean, it's all been absolved. I've married her. It's all fine now. No, it isn't fine, and your brother doesn't get to make that decision that it's fine. You were hurt by her, and has she even apologized for how she treated you? Has she, said, I'm so sorry, the way I acted in high school, really made me feel, the reason why I acted out in high school was blah, blah, blah. It doesn't excuse what I did, and I'm really sorry. I was just a bad person. I've grown up now, but, I can understand if you don't want to forgive me. Like, it doesn't sound like she ever approached you with that kind of conversation. And maybe if she had, then things might be a little bit different there. And on top of that, your friends group, your solid friends group that you have, also experienced the tormentation by this woman. And again, he doesn't get to decide that their wounds mean nothing. Like, I understand that he loves this woman, and he sees something in her, and that maybe she has changed some, but that doesn't mean that what she did in the past can be just forgiven and forgotten. Time takes a long time, and maybe if she proves that she's a different person, and she proves that she's actually remorseful for the things she's done in the past, you might be willing to give her a chance. But until that day, I honestly don't blame you. I wouldn't want to hang out with people who I felt like were mean to me in high school, and it's been a lot longer, probably, for me. So yeah, no, I don't think that you're a jerk here. I think your brother needs a wake-up call. What do you folks think? Do you think that she should give them a chance, or do you think that that she had her chance in high school and ruined it? This is probably why she doesn't have many friends.
Yeah. She had her chance and ruined it.
Yeah.
She's a bully.
Yeah. Not to jerk. Homie, your brother sounds like he's being her dad. Setting up friendships with siblings, friends groups after marriage. Weird. Why not his friends? My wife can't make friends. Let's not explore why not. Why can't you be her friend? Is an absolute bizarre hill to die on for OP's brother. I agree. Not the jerk, there's a reason she has no friends. Your brother married the school bully and wonders why no one wants to be around her. She's your sister-in-law now, and you'll have to include her in family events. But with your friends, no. Has your brother told your wife to try to apologize? Why is it the bullied ones are supposed to try harder than the bully? Yeah, exactly. Alright folks, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, consider giving me a like. If you didn't, consider giving me a dislike. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye!